what's going on, everybody? It's your favorite bald weeb here, and today I have yet another manga for you guys. It is called Invisible Joe, and this one is not so much a degenerate, nothing but big jiggly titties manga. It's more of an action storyline manga, and it's really, really good. So let's jump into it. It all starts with our main character, Joe. You would think he's just your average high schooler, you know? He's got his group of friends, he likes to play soccer, he likes to watch anime, he's got a crush on a girl. You would think he's just your average high schooler like almost every other single manga. That is where you would be wrong. Little known fact, he has a secret, and that secret is he is bald. He also has another little stupid secret that he can turn invisible and fights crime, but he's really bald. That's the big secret. But Joe has this ability to where he can touch objects and his skin becomes like that object, and he has these special suckers that were made for him that can allow him to turn invisible. And of course, it's only his skin that turns invisible, so he can't have any hair or any clothes on, so he's running around at night invisible and also naked fighting crime. He's kind of like Batman. And Joe's power is not only invisible, he's also pretty good at fighting and pretty good with weapons. He is literally naked invisible Batman. Now Joe is not only out there fighting crime, he's also doing the Lord's work. When he turns invisible, he also likes to go explore the women's baths and spy on them, and he also likes to, you know, cheat on his schoolwork. Now Joe isn't really doing all of the Lord's work because he wants to. He's kind of being forced to, and another one of his classmates called Mizuno is actually the one pulling the strings and is kind of like his boss or his handler. She's the one that gives him the jobs like, hey, assassinate this target, rescue this person, take out this person, and Joe has no other choice but to go along with it because the girl that Joe has a crush on is kind of being held hostage in a way by Mizuno. Now in the world of Invisible Joe, a lot of other people besides Joe actually have powers. There are people that can control electricity, that can transform, that can grow wings. There's just a lot of other powers out there unbeknownst to the entire world, and really only special groups know about said powers. And if you had said powers, the government or any of these special groups are going to try to come after you to get those powers. And it is found out that Joe's crush, Katase, I'm so bad with these names, and it's found out that she has a special power that is basically making her immortal. If she gets stabbed through the chest, she's gonna get knocked out, but it's gonna immediately heal itself. And the only people that know about this are Mizuno and Joe. She herself doesn't even know that she has these powers. So Joe does his best to make sure that she doesn't know and the rest of the world doesn't know. And that's kind of how Mizuno actually controls Joe. She's like, hey, listen, if you don't want word about this getting out, you just gotta do what I say, make me a bunch of money, and we're golden. And the only thing that Joe wants the most in the world is not to become an even better invisible naked Batman prowling the streets at night. All he wants is to go back to a normal life. He wants to go back to before all this happened. That way he can live a normal life. He can confess to his crush, he can go out with them, they can go on normal dates. That's all he wants most in the world, but unfortunately, that's not the situation he is in. So with the help of Mizuno, he's able to keep his crush's secret power a secret, and the plus side is he's kind of helping out the city. He's taking all these bad guys, he's rescuing people, he's doing a good job. And there are a couple other people that will join Joe. There's another character that joins in kind of in the more recent chapters, and his ability is like, if he chops off like a little bit of his flesh, say like his finger, that finger will grow into a tinier version of him. So there is two of him, one as normal size and one as in like finger size. And he has a really big crush on Mizuno, and she's not wanting any of that. And you would think Joe would hate just both of them with a fiery passion because of what they're doing, but it's not really the case. They seem to all have that like love-hate relationship. And this manga is really, really good. It's got a lot of action scenes, and the character isn't a giant pussy when it comes to killing like a lot of other main characters in almost every other manga. He gets the job done, he knows what he has to do, and he's not afraid of kicking some ass along the way. So definitely check it out. It's called Invisible Joe. I believe so far translated there's about 10 chapters, and it's definitely worth it. Go give it a read. And if you guys have any manga you'd like me to review, let me know down there below in the comments. And subscribe, like, bell notification, all those other things. And that's it. Peace.